So applications, website, web apps, mobile phone apps and stuff. This whole thing is just AI can produce apps for you. Web applications, websites, mobile phone applications, full-blown software. It can do the lot. So there's this thing called vibe coding, and the two leading companies are Replit and Loveable. Basically, you write a prompt and you refine what they produce with more prompts until you're happy with what you've got. It's ideal for producing an MVP, which is a minimum viable product. So just to test the water that something's done, that something will work. But the problem with it is it's difficult to develop into full-blown applications, and it's difficult to maintain. Because what Replit and Loveable do is they'll produce it for you, and then you think, oh, it doesn't do that. So you ask it to do that, and it changes a whole load of stuff that you didn't ask it to change. And so actually narrowing it down and getting it to where you want it to be with something complicated can be very difficult. If it's a very easy idea, they do it very quickly. But they will produce these things for you very quickly. That's Replit and Loveable. And again, look at my rapid, accurate prompting method to produce the prompts for this before you start, and you'll get a better response first time. Now, the next big thing is Base 44, written by an Israeli guy, started in January 2025, launched it in about July 2025. He was autistic, worked on it night and day, and he flogged it for 80 million quid or 80 billion quid or whatever, 80 million quid I think it was, that he sold it for. It's a much better version of vibe coding. It's much better than Replit or Loveable, but it's still a sort of vibe coding thing, the same idea. But if you're going to produce an application, start with the Base 44 rather than Replit or Loveable. There's this other thing called BMAD, written by an American called Brian Madden, and it's a full agile AI-driven system for making applications. And I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but 8 AI agents do all the work for you, from your initial idea all the way through to your testing and building it and job done. So there are some really fantastic solutions out there, and these are going to bring down the cost of producing apps dramatically. What cost £10,000 a few years ago is going to cost about 500 quid. And finally, your next steps. See what you can do with detailed prompts. Start using AI to provide answers to complicated tasks and questions you have. Quickly go from a brain dump to a comprehensive, detailed output using my rapid, accurate prompting method. See what you can do with projects. Identify repeatable tasks that take lots of time. Consider how a detailed prompt in a project can speed up and improve the way you do these tasks. This is what you should be doing after this course. Just concentrate on those two things. Use my rapid, accurate prompting method to turn something simple into something complex, and then execute the prompt to get the results. And again, start looking at projects and how you can sort of semi-automate repeatable tasks. Now, what AI can do for you is only limited by your imagination. And I genuinely mean that. There's so much it can do. I've given you some examples in business here. And if you are a businessman, you're running your business, you should have loads of ideas now about what you can do and how you can do it. But just get practicing to start. Now, the next course is I've got an AI first course. In this course, we'll look at how to redesign your business process from an AI perspective so you can automate with AI and spend your time focusing on your customers and building your business. The automation courses will show you simple automations you can build yourself, AI chatbots, AI agents using Make.com, Pipedream and N8N. Very simple that you can do, but get your head around prompting and projects first so you actually realise how you can implement these things and what they can actually do for you. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching.